All right, let's do some Q&A. Why do chosen ones struggle with lust? This is a great question. The answer is because they have a choice. Okay, they have a choice. And it's their choice that makes them chosen ones. It's not because they're stronger or better than everybody else. Now, maybe they are better, but that's not the point. The point is, they have a choice. Now, what is the nature of that choice? Well, there's many choices that a chosen one might have to make. You know, when Frodo was given the Ring of Power, he was given a choice at that moment to take it or to leave it. And if he had left it, somebody else would have picked it up and taken it to Mordor. And so in a sense, the fate of Middle-earth rested on the shoulders of a hobbit who didn't want the job. And hobbits are supposed to be simple and unassuming and cozy and comfortable. And here he's got this big, heavy burden thrust upon him, something that he doesn't want at all, but he chooses to take it up. That is what makes him a chosen one. So, okay, now we have this. Now we have the concept of the individual who has a choice. Now, why would that person struggle with lust? Well, because when you have a choice, when you have an opportunity, then other people come into your life who are rivals for your affection. Okay, if you're just one of the commoners, right, and you go to the market and you see a pretty girl, maybe she's got long flowing hair, or maybe she's got eyes like the stars, or maybe she's got a smile that could light up the darkness. Whatever her attractions are, you might think, oh, I'd like to get her attention. I'd like to win her affection. But then you realize, well, she's unattainable. Maybe she's from a noble family and you're just a commoner. Maybe she's already engaged to some prince or whatever. And so you put that out of your mind and you don't even consider it anymore. But if you re a chosen one and you re going off on your quest, and maybe you re only 18 years old, right? And there is a lovely lass in the village, and you've been going to the tavern and talking to her and having a good time, and things are going well, and you've gone nah, leave, and you've gone nah, go on this quest. Well, now all of a sudden that girl becomes much more precious to you, because you don't know if you ever see her again. You don't know if you will ever have the opportunity to court her again. So now all of a sudden, you've got all these feelings that you didn't have before. So you didn't think it was possible that you could actually have her. But now, you're going to go on this adventure, and you may never see her again. So now all of a sudden, you've got all these powerful emotions about this thing that you really do and have any business with, okay? Because if you were just a normal person, you wouldn't be thinking about this. You would not even be considering it because you would be considering all the other things that you have to do in your life. But because you've been thrust into this situation where you have a choice and you have an opportunity and you have this calling, right then all these other things become much more potent and much more powerful and much more immediate because you do want to know if you ever get the chance again. So that's why the chosen one struggles with lust. It's because they have a choice.